What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through the new update for 7 Deadly Sins, including the new Pendant event over in the SP dungeon. I'm going to call it the Pendant event because that's basically what everyone's going to be getting out of it. I'm just going to be calling that, the community is going to call it something completely different. Now, something I want to note right before we get into anything else is with this update, if you go over to, and if you bought any decorations for your tavern, you have to reapply these events. All these effects actually got unapplied, so the ones I recommend the most, if you have not yet already gotten them, is the daily Vanya Ale increased by 1. The Vanya Ale is what you use to increase affection with characters. It's nice to get more of these since they work on all characters. It gives you an extra 300 points of that per day. And then also the one that increases your SP dungeon gain bar. So this gives you more SP dungeon, which every time you do an SP dungeon run, you get an additional 10% for that. So that means you're going to get your SSR pendants faster, you're going to get more 5-star books faster. You're basically going to get all those guaranteed rewards faster from the SP dungeons. So if you haven't bought those two, I definitely recommend getting. The rest is if you feel like it. And if you did get it and you enabled it, make sure you go into Hawk and re-enable those purchases. Now, the event that we want to talk about is the power-up exchange here. This is the power-up exchange event that needs to be talked about. Every single day, you can get up to 50 tickets. Now, if you want to see how many more you can get, this text right here under the events resets daily at 12 a.m. UTCC. That will tell you how many you've gotten. Now, it says resets for me because I've gotten my 50 already, but if you've only gotten 5, 10, 30, it'll say X out of 50 available right there. So go here to check to see if there's more available. And the way you get these tickets is by going over to the SP dungeons in Fort Solgras and doing any run on there. Any run at all works. Any run that you do under the fort will give you 2 tickets per run, and you can get a maximum of 50 tickets. Not very clear on here except for under that X out of 50, but you can get up to 50 tickets per day. Those 50 tickets you can spend here on this event exchange shop. Now, here's an interesting thing. It says that this shop resets at update tonight, which, if that's true, that means you can get basically 2 SSR pendants per day, or 9 SR pendants per day. No, 8 SR pendants per day. And then 9 every few days. But SR pendants and SSR pendants you can get like crazy. If this does not reset, because it limits you to 3 SSR pendants and 10 SR pendants, initially, and how the news announced this event, it looks like that 3 SSR pendant here and the 10 SSR pendants is the total you can get throughout the course of the entire event, which makes more sense to me that they're giving away like 3 SSR pendants and then 10 SR pendants. And then there's all these other things you can buy. So you can buy the red demon horns, gray demon wings, waters of life, demon's blood. You can get these other things after you get those pendants first, but get the pendants first. If somehow this event actually means that the shop resets, you want to go over here, buy your SSR pendants, and then do some mix between SSR pendants and SR pendants. Both of these are incredibly valuable. They are pendants, which means that they aren't directly farmable during using your stamina. You have to use your orb entries into the 8-hour dungeon, which is very slow to get. So these pendants are going to be the slowest things. Everything else on this list you can farm. You can farm the demon's blood. You can farm all of these wings. All these you can farm just using stamina. All the books, you can get them other ways. But get the pendants first. After the pendants are done, then after the pendants, work on getting your demon's blood and your waters of life, because these are the next hardest things to farm. And after that, you can work on basically whatever you need. Some more potions, some more books, some more awakening stones if you need them. But the pendants and the demon's blood, these chalices, those are the big goals. And once again, what you spend on is going to depend on whether the shop resets daily or not. And if it does, that's going to be really interesting to see. That's it for the news portion of this event. Hey, Merlin's out on banner. Let's go do some pulls for Merlin. Where? Wrong button. This one. There we go. Let's do some Merlin pulls. I also want to mention that the Dex Adventure Bond that was available from the pull over here was not moved onto the regular banner. He's unavailable right now, which is interesting because they also mentioned that he'd be available on the coin shop. A lot of people are very upset about that. Yeah, I only half care. You'll see, we'll see when they take it out into the... When they bring Bond over to regulars. Or when they bring him to shop. Ooh! Ooh! That counter animation is always fun to see. Merlin right away and we can be done. We're going to go to... We might just do until we hit pity timer. Or we just get Merlin off the first pull and we can stop. That one Merlin? One Merlin? Shit. Alright, draw again. Yeah, just keep going. Give me Merlin or give me pity, man. This Merlin, this Dex Merlin is the Merlin that everyone's super excited for. Most especially for Merlin's passive ability, which gives you gives you one ult charge orb at the start of fights. Really, really, really nice passive. Something shiny. It's not shiny. I'm still looking for Red Elizabeth Hawk, which I still haven't gotten. And I'm still looking for green Gil Thunder. Still don't have either of those for SRs. Jericho duped SSRs I do really want because Jericho duped SSRs are the only SSRs I'm using to upgrade their ult right now. Ooh, another miss. Hey, green Gil Thunder, about time. All right, one of our SRs down. Now I just need Elizabeth Hawk. Green Gil Thunder is one of the characters I'm thinking about using as my 4th in PvP for his sweet, sweet passive. 30% defensive stats. No, 30%, yeah, defensive stats increase in PvP. After I get a butt ton of SR pendants for him. Yep. Makes your PvP team nice and tanky as hell. Another whiff! Another Gil Thunder. 2 Gil... Is that... Wait. Are those green? I can't tell now. Look, if you're gonna miss, at least... No, I just want to see the SSR. If we don't get Merlin by the time we get Pity Timer, we're done with the banner. We'll just keep saving. But I would like to see the Merlin. Come on, baby. The animation doesn't have too much to do with what you get, although eventually there will be animations that have alright, well, we're guaranteed an SSR in 2. Totally matter. If you ask the community, everyone has their own theories about which animations matter. If he counters, if he gets hit, if it's day, if it's night, if there's a flash in the eye, if there's... every single little thing people are breaking down is like, oh, this totally matters. I don't want to think about it too much. We'll just see what we get. Well, that's a bunch of crap. Okay. Our guaranteed SSR. Man. Yeah, pity Merlin, please. Pity me for Merlin, please. Damn it. Well, I guess I didn't need Merlin anyways. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Do the SP dungeons until you get 50 of the tickets every single day. It's gonna be really, really nice. Remember that any SP dungeon runs will count. They'll get you 2 tickets each, so you basically have to do a total of 25 runs. And good luck if you're pulling for Merlin. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.